Good morning, social media. This is JJ Hardy here, Victory Leadership Coaching. I'm excited because I'm up early doing a live stream. I don't know if it matters if it's on a Tuesday or not, but I'm having a good time. Okay, so the reason I'm excited about it is because I get to talk more about setting goals, how to do it, why it's important to have strategy when you are setting your goals and not just going out there and showing your rear end. Okay, you get a sip of coffee, get a little bit of fuel, maybe somebody will log on and watch. All right. So why it's important to make strategy while you're taking action. So have any of you, and please leave a message in the chat, whether it's during me talking or, after, when it's just sitting there as a post, make sure you're commenting on this, getting a conversation going. But have any of you ever just said, I'm going to go do this, and then jumped out and did it, or tried to and said, I don't know what to do? Well, setting goals and making a strategy for those goals isn't difficult, but you have to take at least a few minutes to do it. For example, I'm not going to say my goal is to go out and shovel all the doggone snow out of the driveway and then run out there in my socks, shorts, and t-shirt. At a minimum, if my goal is to shovel the driveway, it's actionable, it's specific, it's achievable, it's relevant because there's snow on the driveway and it's something I can do right now. However, if I don't take the time to make sure I'm prepared, I have my snow pants if it's cold enough out there, and if the snow is deep enough, if my boots, all those other things that I need, then I'm not going to be as successful. Well, I might end up sick or frostbite or whatever. I'm not going out there in socks, shorts, and a t-shirt. That's for doggone sure. But anyway, that I put a link to a sheet the other day, and it's not terribly long, but it's SMART goals. And if you take the time to build strategy around all of your goals and figure out all the tasks that have to be done to make that goal a reality, and then in addition to that, make sure you're taking the additional time to figure out which tasks are the most actionable now and which ones can be done a little bit later or whatnot. I mean, some of these goals that you have, like the goal I just mentioned about going out, by the way, there's no snow out there right now, but I did do this last week. But the goal of shoveling the driveway, if there's snow on the ground, that's actionable. It's relevant. That's something I can go do right now. Hey, good morning. So just keep that in mind. And, this is important, people, because if you have these grandiose ideas of what you want for income, whether it's in a job or starting your own business, then you have to build strategy around that. If you're going to go and apply for a new job, maybe or maybe not, you may or may not have already updated your resume. So it takes time to do that. You need to go through all the steps and the SMART goals to figure out if everything, if it's even something that you have enough experience to tackle. By the way, when it comes to a job, you should just do it if they typically have training on the job. Most people are looking for people with leadership skills, not necessarily just people that have the skills to do that specific job. They just don't know it until you get there. And then they're just happy you showed up because they're having a hard time finding workers right now. But if it's a business, talk to somebody about that. Talk to somebody who has taken the time to start a business, because there are a lot of complexities. I'm not saying wait. I'm saying that should probably be one of your first steps. That way, you're not falling on your face. It's important to show up but you want to show up with your best foot forward, not show up with your behind up in the air. So just take a little bit of time to prepare, but don't wait until the first of the year. You don't have to, go all out and do the whole thing now. If you have a job and you want to start a business, there are things that you can start doing now to prepare you for execution mode. Many things. If there are things that you want to do to get into a new job, to write a book, to go on that next vacation, whatever, there are things that you can be doing now to prepare for that. However, if you don't prepare and you just jump out into it, I'm not saying you won't be successful, but you gotta be very, very intentional with what you're doing, with not just setting goals, but anything that you're doing in life. And honestly speaking, just take a little bit of time. It doesn't take a lot. My goodness, if I have a specific goal in mind, I can run through the steps in the SMART goal process. This right here, I can run through the steps on that worksheet in just a few minutes. It's just making a list or taking the time to think about these things on the list and just, putting them in order and all those other things and setting up a timeline. It doesn't take long. But if you do it, you're going to be more successful. Not saying that's the only way to do it, but it's definitely one strategy that works extremely well. So that's my live stream of the day. I appreciate all of you for constantly supporting me. I know you guys are watching my videos because you tell me when I see you. I just love the support that you guys provide me. And if you really do truly enjoy this content, repost, tag me. When you start thinking of your buddies that are struggling with the things that we talked about today, like and subscribe. If it's on YouTube, especially that you see this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You just get the word out. That's all. Anyway, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to go start taking action on my Tuesday. This is JJ Hardy with Victory Leadership Coaching. If I haven't met you yet, I hope to meet you. Otherwise, have a great day.